Darlington to French's farm, which wasn't that fun. Yeah, that's about it. All the walking with the packs, really hard. Yeah, I learned how to camp, considering I've never done it before. Getting out of Smithton was pretty great, actually. It's good to see new areas and experience new stuff. Food and ollies on the last night, I suppose. It's always good to look forward to.
The weather, it was raining and we couldn't really do much. And then it cleared off and was able to go for a walk down to Bloodstone Point, and then down to Encampment Cove. And we had a couple of us boys done some fishing.
Today, me and Victoria led the group from French's farm to Bloodstone Point and back. And we got lost a couple of times, I think.
My name is Josh and my project on this trip is pig face. Fishing was pretty good until it started raining and everyone was being sick, so they decided to come back.
My name's Matthew and on this trip I'm trying to catch some bass and carp. Climbing the mountain was alright. How quickly we can set up our tents and all that.
Not very good at keeping our tent very tidy. It's like a mess everywhere.
This morning it was pouring with rain, and then so we couldn't really go walking anyway, so we just came inside, played a bit of Uno, which is a bit of fun. Always win that. And then when it stopped raining, decided to have a bit of lunch and then go down to the convict cells and then Bloodstone Point and Encampment Cove, that's it. Yeah. And then we decided to come back. Oh, that was after a bit of fishing. No luck there, like normal. And then just had a hot drink, that's about it. Well, not really, it's a lot of walking to do, especially with our packs. Mine's here, we've got too much food. Well, my project's at Darlington, so just other people's projects interesting to find out about. The kangaroos, the forest of kangaroos, they were huge. They looked so cool. And so many wombats, and they're that quiet, you can really walk up to them. Yeah. Well, lots of continental side dishes. I've been cooking a bit of boiling water for our hot chocolates and a few cup of soups. It's a change. Because I'll get out of there a bit, but it's nice just to be away from everyone and everything. Phones, Facebook, yeah. I haven't really been in many places like Maroa Island before, like it's around Tassie, so I think it's good. I like it out here.
Well, we stayed inside for like half the day because it was raining horrible, and then Chloe and I led the group down to Bloodstone Point and then to Encampment Cove, and we got lost a few times, but we made it back, and I almost stepped on all of that because it was like, this is far away from me. We're camping at French's farm, and it's been alright except the weather wasn't as good. But we get to like cook on the trangies all the time, which is pretty fun.
It was pretty wet when it started to rain, and yeah, the tracks were pretty slippery. I think it was pretty cool, like that we learnt a lot about history that happened on Maroa Island with the convicts and all that. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I didn't think that I would have been able to climb Michigan Park, but I actually did. I'm pretty glad I did come on the trip, and yeah, I think I'm going to come back to Maroa
Island. Yesterday we hiked back from French's farm back to Darlington with a side stop to climb Mount Moriah to find the elusive Richia Dracula, which we did fairly well. It took us a few hours, but we got to the summit, so that's pretty good. The conditions on top: windy, terrible, cold, rainy. Rocks were terrible. It was like massive, hard to climb. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like the whole week's been a lot of fun. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, and I thought it was great. Cooking on trenches is great. It's like everything tastes awesome when you're out, like eating it outside and you cooked it yourself on a trench. Tents are pretty cool. Like a little bit cold, but yeah, it's actually alright. And you've got a fair bit of space, so yeah, it's great. If I was to summarise the whole week, I'd say there's been a lot of adversities that people have overcome. Like so many challenges and so many fears that people have just overcome to make this week great. And yeah, it's really good. Walking for so long, that was obviously the hardest bit. Walking carrying like a 20 kilo pack, yeah, it's made me mentally stronger and physically stronger. So.
Yesterday was extremely cold and raining and just hard. We had to walk 14 k's from French's Farm back to Darlington with 15 kilo packs. It was terrible. A lot more patience with people, and I would never have been like, oh, let's go for a 14k walk, so it's sort of been good to have that on my bucket list and climb up a mountain, and yeah, so that's good. I'm going to miss the quiet, and I'm going to miss the people. Like, we've all grown sort of together, like everyone's changed and they've all been more friendly and different, and we, like, some of the people don't really talk at school, so it's sort of better. So different. Everyone is just tired, and just like Jared said about everyone having their own adversities and then having to push through them, and it's just everyone is in a different environment to being at school and waking up and having a bed and a shower and not having to worry about cooking our own food and cleaning up and taking care of our tents, because it's like our home for a week, and it was a lot of responsibility for a lot of us kids compared to what we used to. I'm glad that I came. My regret would be falling in the river, that little path thing yesterday. God, that hurt. Like with the biggest wedgie. But that was pretty much the only thing.
Yesterday was alright. It's a bit hard, but got back to Darlington alright, alive, one piece. Physical struggles. I hated the walking with the pack, but I'm used to it now, it's alright now. But I got really homesick on Wednesday, and I got really upset because I don't really know why, I just got really, really upset. It was like amazing. I would like do it all again in a heartbeat. My mental state is a lot stronger than I thought it would be. Like, I didn't realise I'd be able to make it through this trip. I thought I'd like give up and go home as soon as possible, but like, yeah, I did better than I thought I would.